Let's try a thought experiment. It's a bit ridiculous, but stick with me. Let's imagine we make the most extreme, unrealistic decision possible. We close every single school building in Bridgeport. No classrooms, no hallways, no roofs, no heat, no lights. We decide to educate every student, outside in the park, Seaside Park, Beardsley Park, any patch of grass we can find. Now, let's look at what that actually saves us. According to the city's own FY 2027 budget, the total cost of operating all school buildings, utilities, maintenance, everything is about $16.5 million. That's it. So, even in this fantasy world where we shut down every building and teach kids outside like at S1826, the absolute maximum we can save is $16.5 million. Okay, let's come back to reality. The superintendent has identified that it will cost $44.1 million just to maintain critical services for the next school year. That's not for expanding programs or adding staff. That's just to keep the lights on and the system from collapsing. Now let's assume the best-case political scenario. A new bill passes, bringing in an extra $5.35 million in state revenue. The mayor delivers the promised $5 million in city funding. That's a total of $10.35 million in new resources. If we subtract that from the $44.1 million needed, we are still left with a gap of over $33 million. So let's go back to our ridiculous idea of teaching in the park. We shut down every building and save $16.5 million. We are still more than $17 million short. Let me say that again. Even if we eliminate every single school building in Bridgeport and educate children outdoors, we still cannot close the budget gap. This tells us something incredibly important. The problem is not the buildings. It's not overhead. It's not inefficiency. The problem is that the system is structurally, fundamentally underfunded. And here's the part that always gets ignored in these conversations. Even if we're teaching in the park, we still need teachers. We still need special education services, nurses, counselors, and paraprofessionals. We still need bilingual staff and transportation. We still have to follow federal law. The laws protecting students with disabilities don't just disappear because we're outside. Those services are legally required. They are not optional. They cannot be cut. So, when someone says, just cut the overhead, the math simply doesn't add up. You could eliminate every single building in the city and still not solve the problem. That's why this conversation has to change. This isn't about trimming fat or tightening belts. This is about a city trying to educate some of the highest need students in the state with a funding system that was never designed to meet the real cost of their education. If closing every school building doesn't balance the budget, then the real question isn't, what else can we cut? The real question is, why are we pretending this level of underfunding is sustainable? And more importantly, who pays the price when we keep pretending? Thank you for listening. Please share this to get the word out.